everyone, today in this video I shall be discussing about twinkling of stars. But before coming to know about twinkling of stars, let us understand something from our previous knowledge. Okay. So from our previous knowledge, we already know that when a ray of light passes from a rare medium to a denser medium, then the ray of light bends towards the normal. Where? Towards the normal. Okay. And the reverse thing happens when the ray of light passes from denser medium to the rarer medium. The ray of light bends away from the normal. So this knowledge we already have from our previous classes. Now let us try to understand this chart. Well, twinkling of stars happens due to refraction of starlight. From our previous knowledge, we already know that as we move up and up and up, the density of air goes on decreasing. Denser, dense, light, lighter, lightest, and so on. So here I have tried to divide the air into sub-levels just for the sake of understanding purpose. From denser to rarer or lighter. Okay. Say for example, this part will be lighter than this part. This part will be lighter than this part. This part will be lighter than this part, and so on. And let me say one thing, that there is no visible boundary of separation between the different layers or levels of atmosphere. Just for the sake of understanding, I have tried to divide it into different layers or different levels, just for the sake of understanding purpose. Now let us try to understand. We know that stars has its own light. Okay. So when a star emits its light and it reaches here and it tries to reach the another level, you can see here, then this layer is comparatively lighter than this layer. This layer will be denser as compared to this layer. Then we can see that this ray of light, after reaching to the next level, we can see here it tries to bend towards the normal. Where? Towards the normal. You can see this angle is comparatively greater than this angle. You can see it? Yes. The same thing happens when this ray of light tries to reach the another layer, okay, another level of air. You can see here again the same thing is happening. The ray of light, after reaching another layer, it will bend more towards the normal. Where? More towards the normal. Why? Because this layer is comparatively denser than this layer. Getting my point? This layer is comparatively denser than this layer. And the same thing is happening in the other levels also. You can see here until it reaches our eye. So when our eye try to perceive the star, try to look at the star, our eye perceives the star directly and somewhat straight at this position. Okay, at this position, and this position where our eye perceives the star, position of the star, it is the apparent position of the star. It is the apparent position of the star, not the real position of the star. And this apparent position of the star is slightly higher than the real position of the star. The apparent position of the star is also not stationary. Why it is not stationary? Because the earth keeps on moving, rotating. So the starlight, until it reaches our eye, it faces several refractions. You can see here. So it fluctuates, it flickers. Okay, sometimes it appears brighter than its original position, and sometimes it appears fainter than its original condition. And moreover, we observe the star from a very distant location. As a result, the starlight, when reaches our eyes, it appears fluctuating and twinkling. Hope you understood. Thanks for watching.